So moving on, we've got more. Oh yeah, more Jordan Peterson, bro.
I love it.
Well, he's a lot more
Jordan's
like
my fave. I don't know what's going on with him, but he started getting into political commentary.
No.
Like people are starting to ask him about like his opinion on global warming, and now here people are asking him about his opinion on the war in Ukraine. I'm like, mother, why are you even talking about this? Do they know that your brain is basically mush from being pumped with like formaldehyde to cure your benzo addiction? I don't know, whatever they pumped in your blood over there in Ukraine or in Russia. But listen to this take, man. It's so deep, so deep. Here we go.
Everybody else than anyone thinks. You know, the notion that he's Hitler or Stalin, that's just foolish. I don't see any evidence for that at all. I mean, first of all, Hitler and Stalin were very
Sorry, I
singular.
got to pause. He's talking about Putin. He's saying Putin is not Hitler. I remember a tweet you guys can pull up where he called David Trudeau a Nazi or a Hitler or a fascist.
Yeah.
So let's hear this straight. Justin Trudeau is Hitler,
But yeah,
but Putin is not Hitler.
facts.
That's what's up, dude. Facts.
Putin.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau.
Well, he's a lot more like everybody else than anyone thinks. You know, the notion
Well,
that
he's a human. Okay, sorry.
he's Hitler or Stalin, that's just foolish. I don't see any evidence for that at all. I mean, first of all, Hitler and Stalin were very singular types, and there's a bit of Hitler and Stalin in everyone, so, you know, there's some truth in that. Maybe there's more in the typical Russian leader
A bit of
than
Hitler in
normal.
everyone? Really?
There's more than a bit.
He gets so fucking serious. He's like, bitch, what did you just say to me? Did you just challenge me?
I love that.
I think there's more than a bit in you, dude. Shit.
I could hear a pin
How he
drop.
went from like smiling to like,
Because you know what's the problem with him? Any pushback he perceives as like an existential threat now. Like he requires pure kiss assery at all times. Otherwise he shuts down.
Typical Russian
A
leader
bit of
than
Hitler in
normal.
everyone? Really?
There's more than a bit.
There's more than a
there's
bit.
more than a bit.
Some say Hitler was reincarnated in my body.
There's more than a bit.
It's amazing too that the person giving the pushback is Pierce Morgan, who is a total fucking moron piece of shit as well. But even for him, he's like, wait, what?
Hey,
Yeah.
he's got cred. He hosted AGT. You know, he,
Oh, okay,
he was
well,
a
fair
judge on there.
Oh, that's fair.
I do
That's
love
fair.
that. He's
He
like,
knows
you,
talent.
you really want to go on the record with that? There's a little Hitler in all of us, guys. Remember. What does that mean exactly?
There's more than a bit.
Like, okay. Let's
More than a bit.
Really?
There's more than a bit.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, well, why would have Nazism spread the way it did? You know, people think, well, that's all top down. It's not top down. There's a part of people that are all these people who informed on Kate Burblesing.
Well, didn't Goebbels say that the way to get vast numbers of people to go along with what you want to do is to terrify them?
Yeah, well, that you can do
hold
that.
a grip of terror over them.
Oh, yeah, but
And in a way, that's what Putin's now doing with the Russian people, where he's going back now into a position of they're all trying to get us, they want to attack us, they want to take us over. He's terrifying his people to rally support for what at the moment is a conflict he has started, which is not going the way he assumed.
well, the most
Up
what would you
yours.
say, the wisest commentators on totalitarian states, like Solzhenitsyn, and many psychological commentators. Jung was a good example of that.
Oh, of course,
Made
it's
a very
young. Everything's about young.
Yeah, but I love this title here. Peterson. There's a bit of Hitler in all of us.
Wait, did they actually put that on the Chiron?
It's right here.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Putin
That
issues
the
nuclear
producer
threat.
in the back, like, instantly was like,
There's a bit of Hitler in everyone.
Right. Sure.
There's more than a bit.
I mean, what is that? What is he trying to say? He's trying to be so deep. He's just saying that like all humans have a capacity for evil.
Oh, absolutely.
and that people like, yeah, in Germany, lots of people fell in line. But I can't believe I'm saying this, but Pierce Morgan had an excellent rebuttal to that, which is that lots of people went along with it because it was a regime that was enforced with terror, essentially.
He just killed. They literally shot people in the street.
Yeah.
Right, and and shipped people off, deported them to death camps. Like there are reasons that people, went along with it that weren't just that they were all had a little Hitler in them.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to give Pierce Morgan a W. But,
No, he's right,
but
man.
He had a good point there.
Well, even him, he's like, oh yes, Hitler and all of us. Yes, go on, doctor.
LOL.
Well, don't you hate Jews, Morgan? That's all I mean. Everybody hates Jews, at least a little bit.
The Jews.
And don't get me started on those gypsies. You can't trust them.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, man.
Oh, boy.
There's a little Hitler in every single one of us.
And even more specifically, the Jews.
Oh, no.
Boy, I could just spit on a Jew right now. Not kill them. That's too far. Just break their windows.
They're in everyone.
Break their shop windows.
Hitler.
Is this worth watching more?
Rally
6
support
minutes?
for what at the moment is a
No. Definitely not.
Why are we elevating this man? He's not smart. He has no qualifications.
He didn't really come back with anything. Like Pierce Morgan, like you said, that kind of made a good point.
And he's like, well, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Here is actually, he has a life-size cutout of Hitler. He keeps in his...
No, it's just his little Hitler coming out.
Oh, okay. I was trying to interpret it as best I could.
Is it like that scene in Spaceballs, where he orders the soup and the thing comes out of him? Little alien?
Sure. It's a little Hitler in all of us.
There's more than a bit.
Literally, I have a tiny Hitler living in my chest cavity. Oh, man. I love it, though. He's one of the most entertaining motherfuckers out there. The Jews.
Can't wait for his stand-up Netflix special.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Froggy Peterson there, ladies and gentlemen. A little Hitler in all of us. Yes, sir.
That's his next children's book.
Oh, I love that for a title. Kids, don't be afraid of the impulse to kill, maim, and destroy. Those feelings are only natural. When you view another group of people as lesser, it's only natural to want to lock them up in a ghetto and systematically commit genocide on them. I'm not saying it's right, but it's normal to think about. I think about it all the time. With those damn liberals.
Hitler.
I wish we could put them all in a train and say bye-bye.
Hitler.
I'd like to put Ethan Klein in an oven. Not because he's Jewish, but because he's awful.
LOL.
He took down my podcast episodes. Let's burn him!
The mob.
The mob.
So don't be afraid, children. When you go to sleep at night and have dreams of bodies burning on fire, every night you dream of thousands of corpses piled on top of one another, the ash of human bodies raining down on the snow-covered fields around you.
Ian, are you cutting around all of us to show us disinterested in this?
He is, yeah. Don't worry, Dan. Yeah, he sure is. I can see.
Rat hole.
And as the children fall to the soot-covered snow to do snow angels in the ash of desecrated human corpse, and you wake up with an erection, just know that's normal, because there's a little Hitler in all of us. Thank you.
I will tell you guys, whenever I listen to the show, whenever I listen to the show and you start going on about Jordan Peterson, it's my favorite. My favorite.
Okay.
That's why I know you said that. That's why I'm going
I can never
in.
get enough.
All right.
These guys are trying to get me off.
Oh, she's the most important audience member. It's true.
Cheap manipulation.
Thanks for your cheap manipulation. Sometimes I dream of
Okay.
Oh boy.
This bit suffers.
turning.
We could move on.
Sometimes,
This bit suffers.
At this bit suffers. No way.
sometimes I dream of turning on a lamp made of human flesh.
Suffers.
It casts a strange light that's beautiful
in
and
pain.
odd,
This bit suffers.
and that's normal to want. Have you ever had a wallet made of human flesh?
Ouchie.
Human leather is a fantastic object. It's durable,
Can we get a dragon in the story?
flexible,
By clicking delete.
and it's normal to want that.
Bella Simmons, thank you for the 50 gifted. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for the gifted. Yeah, what were you asking for, Hila?
A dragon and Pinocchio.
Can we get some dragon optics here, please, and some Pinocchio? Or are you talking for me?
I'm talking to you. To
and then when sometimes I dream of a dragon with a swastika, and I wonder, is it really that much different from when Pinocchio told Geppetto, "I want to be a real boy"?
Into this great masterpiece.
I always think about that, and I wake up and say, it's normal to want to kill Jews.
Pinocchio.
Thank you, Anesthetic Haze, for correcting.
Oh my God,
my pronunciation.
Hello.
Well, but they read the rest of the
Anesthetic Haze, but I changed it to Anesthetic Shave just because that made my life. Okay, there you go. So I was right. I preempted it. Thank you, Godfather.